welcome back to the second inning for Freddy. For today, can you trade in your PS3 to get some Microsoft money? Because Microsoft's telling you to do that for $100 whole.
You certainly can. According to NeoGaf and actually our very own James Willems,
I did it!
An email from Microsoft has been going around saying that you should ditch your PS3 and get $100 of store credit towards Xbox One.
Right. We weren't exactly too sure about this when it came through because the wording is just so bad.
Yeah, it really is bad.
We're like, what 14-year-old approved this ad copy? Ditch your PS3 and you who talks like this.
Well, that's real. It's real. That's a real thing.
I talk like
That's
that.
true.
Regardless, we verified it with Microsoft and we got the email. It's real. This is a real thing.
The offer is totally real. You can actually find it yourself by going to MicrosoftStore.com and looking at your local store. Odds are the offer will be listed right there.
Right. The promotion is actually extremely similar to what GameStop does for their trade-in offers here in the United of all states. You'll actually get $100 of store credit towards the purchase of an Xbox One when you trade in a fully working PlayStation 3, Xbox 360S model, or the 360E. That's the one that looks like an Xbox One that everyone forgot about after E3.
I didn't even remember what it was.
It's a piece of plastic that plays video games.
The offer mentions that you have to buy an Xbox One when you trade in to receive maximum trade-in value. So if you, for example, if you traded in a PS3 and bought something else from the Microsoft Store, I don't think they'd give you $100 toward it. Obviously,
yes, but based on this ad, I see monster trucks flailing off of ramps as the word maximum trade-in value is said. Also, you get a tattoo on your forehead.
Plus, apparently, Lawrence said the ad copy on Microsoft Store is full of incomplete sentences. Lawrence, be our grammarian. Tell them what's wrong.
Well, it's pretty obvious. They wrote it like it was a stage performance. Welcome to a new generation of games and entertainment, period. Where games push the boundaries of realism, that's not a sentence, period. And television obeys your every command, period, that's also not a sentence. We're listening to fake news,
Then it just turns into nonsense at that point.
Cool.
So we have a question for all the tweens working at Microsoft right now. How did you get your job?
I mean, they must have, like, did they just hire people, like, just out of college? Yeah. They're like, oh, ditch your PS3. Kids love using the word ditch.
Now, speaking of tweens, though, there was a funny fake response that went out from Sony that said, yo, keep the cash, buy a PS4, and
You can save $100. Ha ha ha.
We did some digging, found that Nintendo had a response.
Really? Wow.
Informing you that $100 could buy you some stock, and they would really like you to just buy a Wii U.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, you know what's weird? Also, right after that, Sega Dreamcast came out of the woodwork, and they said, it was weird, ditch all your modern bullshit. Apparently $100 will turn you into a hipster.
And you can buy every Dreamcast game ever made. Out of nowhere, Valve out of the gate with the classiest of responses. Thank you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Gabe, this whole story's a joke.
We did it!
On your trailers, there's only one, and for some reason it's a Phil's pick.
Yes!
What? Do your Phil's pick.
Woo!
There we go. That's much better.
Can we combine the two into one kind of weird sound?
Yes, we can.
Yes!
This is called Crimes and Punishments. This is the Sherlock's Holmes. Why are there so many S's in this? So dumb.
Mystery. Hey Phil, does this game have a walrus in it? No. Not interested.
Perfect for dumb.
You know why there's so much Sherlock bullshit right now?
Why?
Because it's free.
Oh.
It's in public domain. Anyone can do anything with Sherlock
That's why
Holmes.
it's so
We
crappy.
can collectively write a Sherlock Holmes novel and sell it.
Yeah!
The erotic tales of Sherlock Holmes
The erotic tales?
and the mystery of the vulva.